Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Asmadgurubhyo Namaha Sharada Sharadam Bhoja Vadana Vadanam Bhuje Sarvada Sarvadasmakam Sannidhim Kriyat Shri Sharada Parameshwar Jai Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakarancha Pranatosmi Munetrayam Om Sahana Vavato Sahano Bhunakto Sahavidyam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Namaste once again to all of you.
Namaste, Guruji.
So all of you are ready for dictation?
Yes, Guruji.
Good. So we will start. First sentence. Bhavan stroke Bhavati. Bhavan stroke Bhavati Kutra Karyam Karoti. Kutra Karyam Karoti. Question mark. I will repeat the whole sentence once again. Bhavan stroke Bhavati Kutra Karyam Karoti. Next sentence. Aham.
One kutra kakara kutra.
Kaya kutra kakara.
Oh, okay, thank you. I heard it. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Second sentence. Aham Karyalaye. Aham Karyalaye stroke Vittakoshe stroke Vidyalaye Karyam Karomi. Karyam Karomi. I will repeat the sentence. Aham Karyalaye stroke Vittakoshe stroke Vidyalaye Karyam Karomi. Actually, the word should be Mahavidyalaya. You can write Vidyalaya, Mahavidyalaya, anything you can write. No problem. Third sentence. Bhavataha stroke Bhavatyaha. Bhavataha stroke Bhavatyaha Griham Kutra Asti. Griham Kutra Asti. Bhavatah stroke Bhavatyah Griham Kutra Asti. Fourth sentence. Mama Griham dash, leave a blank. Nagare Asti. You can fill up your name of your town wherever you are staying. If I will say Mama Griham Mumbai Nagare Asti, Chennai Nagare Asti, Bengaluru Nagare Asti, like that, or wherever you are in US or Singapore or in Malaysia, you can write wherever you are staying, that place. In Sanskrit, not in English. Nagare Asti. Then fifth sentence. Katham asti. Katham asti. Bhavan stroke bhavati. Katham asti. Bhavan stroke bhavati. Sixth sentence. Aham kushali. Aham kushali stroke kushalini asmi. Kushalini asmi. Aham kushali stroke kushalini asmi. Seventh sentence. Grihe.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Kushalini. What after that? What was the last word? I never. Before I could.
Asmi. Kushalini asmi.
Thank you.
Seventh sentence. Grihe sarve. Grihe sarve kushalinah kim. Kushalinah kim.
Please repeat, Guruji.
Grihe sarve kushalinah kim. Question mark. Am, comma, am, comma, sarve kushalinah. Sarve kushalinah. Am, comma, sarve kushalinah. Ninth sentence. Bhavan stroke bhavati. Bhavan stroke bhavati. Kutah agacchati. Kutah agacchati. Bhavan stroke bhavati. Kutah agacchati. Question mark. Last sentence. Aham grihatah agacchami. Aham grihatah agacchami. Got it? Everybody, all 10 sentences?
Guruji, namaste. Namaste. I didn't get the first one.
Bhavan stroke bhavati. Kutra karyam karoti. Got it?
Yeah.
So everybody
Can you please
Guruji,
repeat the
again,
last one, please?
Guruji, first,
The
Yeah.
last one, please.
Last one.
Yes.
first five, Guruji.
Can't hear you. First,
First few she couldn't hear it.
your voice is breaking. Somebody wanted the last sentence. I will repeat
Yes.
it.
Yes, please. Thank you.
गृहतः आगच्छामि. Got it?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yes, Guruji. First five, Guruji. First five.
First five are what? You were sleeping or what? Or you came late?
The Chennai, Guruji, it is not clear. Yeah, I came little late also, Guruji.
Okay, okay. I will repeat the first five, but only once. Huh? Slowly I will repeat. You can write.
Yeah, sure. That's enough, Guruji.
Bhavan bhavati kutra karyam karoti? Question mark. Second sentence. Aham karyalaye stroke vittakoshe stroke महाविद्यालये कार्यं करोमि. Third sentence. भवतः stroke भवत्याः गृहं कुत्र अस्ति? Fourth sentence. Mama griham. Leave a blank space where you can write your place of stay. Mama griham dash nagare asti. Fifth sentence. Katham asti bhavan stroke bhavati. Got all the five sentences? Everybody okay? Shall we go to the answers?
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Okay, good. So let us go to the answers now. Okay. Right. You can start correcting. Bhavan bhavati kutra karyam karoti. Meaning, sir, madam, that I have omitted. Because by now you should be familiar when say Bhavan Bhavati is referring to a male or a female. Where do you work? Kutra karyam karoti. Where do you work? Aham karyalaye vittakoshe mahavidyalaye karyam karomi. I work in an office. Karyalaya means office. Vittakoshe means bank. Mahavidyalaya means college. I work in an office stroke bank stroke college. Third question. Bhavataha stroke bhavatyaha griham kutra asti? Where is your house? Fourth, Mama griham dash nagare asti. My house is in dash city. You can fill in your city's name. Fifth question, fifth sentence. Katham asti Bhavan bhavati. How are you? Katham asti. How are you? Right? Literally, that what is the translation? Answer to that is Aham kushali kushalini asmi. Now kushali is masculine. So if a man is responding, he will say Aham kushali asmi. If a lady or a female is responding, she will say Aham kushalini asmi. So this is the masculine, feminine. You must understand the gender difference. Then seventh, grihe sarve kushalinaha kim. Is everyone fine at home? Answer, am. Actually, after am, there should be a comma. Am sarve kushalinaha. Yes, all are fine. Ninth, bhavan bhavati kutah agacchati. Where are you coming from? Answer, aham grihatah agacchami. I am coming from home. So got it, all of you? Corrected?
Yeah, sir, in this
Yes, Guruji.
arm, visarga will not come, is it?
No, that is why I said put a comma.
Oh, okay. So because of
Then there will be a avasana there, there will be a gap. So that arm will be full makara.
okay, okay, okay.
Okay. So now we will go ahead.
Mahodaya,
Ah.
if aham is written with ma halant, it will be wrong.
It will be wrong because you should see what is following. If it is if it is following a consonant, then you cannot write aham with ma. If it is following a vowel, you can write.
The same applies to griham also.
Same applies to griham also.
Okay, dhanyawad.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Now last time we saw this tadita vritti, but then there was some mix-up in the slides. I also was wondering what was happening. I was not able to follow the thought, what I had prepared. Actually, what I do is I prepare a master, presentation. Then from there, I take slides and, I copy and paste into every class slide. So in that copy pasting, something has gone wrong. So I thought I will just quickly, repeat it. There was only one slide which was missing. And there were also some sentences which were not making sense. So I've corrected them. I'll take you through that, right? So this tadita vritti is a very important pratyaya because we will see that in lot of usage, this tadita pratyayas, right? So it's a type of pratyaya which is suffixed to a pratipadika to create a new pratipadika, which I told you we have gone through last time. So that which ends in a tadita pratyaya becomes a pratipadika by the Panini Sutras. So pratipadikam plus tadita pratyaya is a new pratipadikam which is called taditanta, that which ends in tadita, right? So another rule is for tadita pratyayas to be suffixed, pratipadika has to be within a certain vibhakti. For example, twa, one of the tadita pratyayas is suffixed to a pratipadika ending with the sixth case. We'll see the example. We have seen the examples last time. We'll see it once again, just quickly, right? So this eka is a pratipadika, original pratipadika. Now we want to add twa to it. Twa gives it the meaning of the status of. So when we add eka plus twa, it becomes ekatva. This is the new pratipadika, ekatva. And twa is the tadita pratyaya. So ekatva means what? Oneness. Ekasya bhavaha ekatvam. This is the laukika vigraha, right? Now ekasya, you see it is in the sixth case. So you can say that the fact of being one is oneness, isn't it? Being one is oneness. So ekasya bhava hai ekatvam. And alaukika vigraha eka plus nas plus tva ekatva. Now when we do the alaukika vigraha, the final form, this nas vanishes. Right? Then it becomes ekatva. You will find that in all the examples. Then second example I told you, shanj. Shanj is the status of. Same meaning it conveys, status of. But because shanj actually makes certain changes in the original pratipadika. Here there was no change. Eka plus tva was ekatva. Plus eka plus shanj become aikya. Right? That which is known. So ekasya bhava hai aikyam. Not that which is known. It should be that which is one. Right? Aikya. So being one is aikyam. Meaning is the same. Ekasya bhava hai aikyam. Ekasya bhava hai ekatvam. Both you can use ekatvam or aikyam. So eka plus nas plus shanj is aikya. Then the third example I told you is a matub pratyaya, where matub actually takes the form of ma changes to va. So bhaga is a virtue in absolute measure, plus matub, it becomes bhagavat, the Lord, one who has bhaga. So bhaga asya asti iti bhagavan. So this is asya again, sixth case. Bhaga su matub bhagavat, right? So this is the third example. Then the fourth example, which is jnana. This is the slide which was missing last time, right? Jnana, knowledge. There is a ini pratyaya. Ini pratyaya gives the meaning of one who possesses. So jnana plus ini is jnanin, a person who has knowledge. Jnanam asya asti iti jnani. So jnana plus su plus in plus is equal to jnanin. The su vanishes, right? Then bharata is another pratipadika, original pratipadika. An is another taddita pratyaya, means descendant of. It gives the meaning of descendant of. And this an pratyaya also makes some changes in the original pratipadika. Bharata becomes bharata. That is descendant of Bharata. Right? In Bhagavad Gita, some places Krishna addresses Arjuna as Bharata. So Bharatasya apatyam puman. Bharata hai. Bharata hai, that is the alaukika vigraha. Bharata hai, nas plus an, Bharata. Then there is one more pratyaya, thal. That example is tad. Tad is the original pratipadikam, which means that, plus thal, it becomes tatha, in that manner. So thal gives the meaning of in that manner, right? Tena prakarena, in that manner. Tad plus ta, tena is in the third case, plus thal, tatha. So wherever, whatever case, whether it is the sixth case or it's the first case or third case, in the final, alaukika vigraha, those supratyayas will vanish when we apply the taddhita vritti. Okay. So the same thing I just explained it. Twa is suffix to a pratipadika with sixth case nominal suffix to make a new pratipadika, whose meaning is the status of bhava. For example, twa is suffix to eka with nas, sixth case singular suffix, to make a new pratipadika, ekatva, the status of one or oneness. Its vigraha vakya is ekasya bhavaha ekatvam. Twa ending pratipadika declines as a ending neuter word. Declensions and all we will see. Then second one was shanj, which I told you. Ya is the content and ush and in are indicatory letters. It is used in the same sense as twa, The indicatory letter ng indicates that the first vowel of the anga to which the suffix is enjoined should take vriddhi. So what will happen when we are adding to eka? A becomes I, takes vriddhi. Then the last avarna, any type of a or ivarna, any type of e of the anga drops. Thus, the pratipadika aikya can be derived from eka to mean the status of one or oneness. Shanj, ending pratipadika, declines as a ending neutral word. Now, eka plus shanj, what has happened? A has become I, right? And in this ka, the last avarna, that is the for pronunciation sake, we add this avarna, eka, that is dropped. So eka becomes ik. So aikya it becomes, because ya is the content of shanj. So I plus ik plus ya, it becomes aikya, means the status of one. Okay. Then matup we saw. Mat is the content in matup. U and up are indicatory letters. It is suffixed to a pratipadika with the first case ending to create a new pratipadika whose meaning is the one who has. The example I gave you to make a new pratipadika whose meaning is one who has. Bhaga, matu pratyaya is suffixed to bhagaha, first case. After necessary modifications such as the elision of the nominal suffix of bhagaha, which is the supratyaya, and substitution of of matup with uv of pratipadika, the new pratipadika becomes bhagavat and declines in all three genders. This is from where we get bhagavan, bhagavati, and all those words we get from this bhagavat, matup this pratyaya. It's called matup pratyaya. Then ini pratyaya, in is the content and e is the indicatory letter. It is used in the same sense as matu. The last avarna or ivarna of the anga is elided, or that means it is omitted, and the new pratipadika becomes in ending word. We saw that jnanin, right? A variety of tadjita pratyayas are suffixed to names, proper nouns, to make a new pratipadika indicating a descendant of. For example, we saw Bharata, son of Bharata, derived from suffixing and pratyaya to a proper noun Bharata. So these are some of the examples of this tadjita vritti. There's one more, tasil and ta. Tas and ta are the contents respectively, are suffixed to a sarvanama pronoun to make a new pratipadika indicating fifth case meaning and in the manner of that pronoun. For example, tataha, from that, is derived from sarvanama tat. Sarvanama means pronoun, remember that. Tat by suffixing tasil pratyaya. Similarly, tatha, in that manner, is derived from the sarvanama tat by suffixing thal pratyaya. So when you see this tataha, tatha and all that, you must immediately, not now, of course, when you practice, that this is thal pratyaya, this is tasil pratyaya, like that you must understand. Okay? We will see more pratyayas and their details later when we come to that. So now we will go to samasa vritti. What is a samasa? So two or more nouns which are meaningfully associated can be compounded into a new pratipadika, a nominal base. And the new pratipadika is called samasa vritti or a samasa. Now this is a very important topic because when we go into some advanced texts and all that written by acharyas and with scholars and all, they love these samasas because they can combine two or three nouns together and then make a single word. And then only, the supratyaya need to be added only to that last word. So whenever we come across these samasas, The first challenge is to break the samasas into individual nouns and then try to understand the meaning of the individual nouns and then understand the meaning of the samasa. It's a very intellectually, I would say, gratifying exercise. It's a very beautiful exercise. And when you go to little advanced stage and all, the more you do samasa, and read the samasas, break them, understand them, the more proficient you become in the language. So this is a very important topic, samasas. Normally it is taught only towards the end, and here also we will deal with it only towards the end. But as I said, this is introduction, just giving you the entire course material. So we are seeing this. So generally a compound is made with two nouns at a time. One of the two nouns, the first noun is called Purva Padam and the second noun is called Uttara Padam. Right? It is a general. I mean, we will rarely come across 3 or 4. Shankaracharya and all uses, Adi Shankara uses the number of nouns to make a samasa. What they do is they make first a samasa of 2 nouns, then another samasa of another 2 nouns. So then those 2 samasas they join together and make it one bigger samasa. That is the challenge in breaking the plan, right? So Subantam, that is Purva Padam, plus Subantam Uttara Padam is equal to new Pratipadikam called Samasa Vritti. So in the samasa, there are 2 nouns which are joined together. The first one is called Purva Padam and the second one is called Uttara Padam. Okay. Now some of the examples. Vedantaha. Now this is a samasa. Vedanam antaha. Vedanam antaha iti Vedantaha. So there are 2 nouns here. Veda is one Pratipadika where we have added am, right? And Anta is another Pratipadika where we have added jas. So Vedanam Antaha is Vedantaha. This is a samasa. When we say Vedantaha, we should understand there are 2 nouns involved in this. Similarly, Tarka Kushalaha. Tarka Kushalaha, one who is very proficient in Tarka Shastra, in debate, arguments, you can say. Arguments not in the negative sense, but in the case of, what they say, the arguments in the court and all. Not in negative sense, but in a positive sense. So, Tarke, Purva Padam, Kushalaha, Uttara Padam, Tarke Kushalaha iti Tarka Kushalaha. So 7th case, Tarka plus Ni, Kushala plus Su. This is the Alaukika Vigraha, right? This is the 7th case and this is the first case. So Tarka Kushalaha is the, when we break it, Tarka Kushalaha, we must break it like this. Tarke Kushalaha. Kushalaha means proficient in Tarka, 7th case, in Tarka. So we will see all these cases and all that. So this is Tarka Kushalaha. Third one, Paramatma. The word Paramatma is a samasa. Paramaha Atma. Paramascha Asau Atma Cha iti Paramatma. Right? So Parama plus Su, Atman Shabda plus Su. Both are in the first case. Paramaha Atma. So Paramatma. Then Anatma, another samasa. This is called a Nan samasa. We'll see the types of samasas in the next slide. Nan samasa, actually it takes a an, it converts into an, right? So Nanj, an plus atma is anatma. So na atma iti anatma. Nanj plus atman plus su. So you must now note one thing in all this Laukika Vigraha. Wherever I have written, I have put this indication 6 bar 3, 1 bar 3, 0, 1 bar 3 and all. Do you understand what it is all?
When Raghuji, I have one question. 3 is the Vachanam, is it?
Yes.
The first one is the
Bahuvachana, sixth case.
yes. Got it.
So
Got it.
First
Attention.
case Bahuvachanam.
Yeah.
Okay. Seventh case Ekavachanam.
Mhm.
First case Ekavachanam. And
Yes.
0 means it is a indeclinable.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, okay.
no case, no vachana. It is
Okay.
used as it is in all cases, in all vachanas.
Mm.
So this you must note this, because this practice, if you have, whenever you are writing,
Mhm.
it will actually, speed up your learning, in what meaning this particular noun is being used. So initially you practice with this. Then after some time, when you have become very familiar, then you need not do it. It is just like the children, when they learn this bicycle, we give them the 2 extra wheels. So once they get the balance, then we can remove that 2 extra wheels, and then they will be riding on the 2 wheels. Similarly, initial stages, this is a very good practice to identify and understand which case and which vachanam this particular noun is. Okay. So as a matter of practice, whenever you are writing, you should try to mark this immediately on the top of the each word, including for the tingantams, right? So Anatma,
I have one more question, Raghuji.
Yeah.
This declension, the cases are reasonably clear to me. If you think I should wait, I'll wait.
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 Yeah, wait. We will go through everything very detailed.
Yes. No, paramascha. Okay, sorry, then I'll wait. Okay, never mind.
Paramaha cha become paramascha.
Oh,
Right.
I see. Okay.
Paramaha cha. So here, of course, I have put it together, but actually it is paramaha cha asau atma cha.
Okay.
So there are 2 chas in this. That's how Sanskrit is written. Unlike English, you don't have a single hand. After every padam, there should be a cha.
Yeah,
So
that's what it threw me off. The paramascha, when you put it together, I was thinking, how come it is a first case? It has to be paramaha. Never mind. Thank you.
You have a very valid point. In fact, when I typed it became paramascha, then put 1 It should be paramaha 1 cha 0, asau 1 atma 1 and cha again 0 and iti 0 paramatma. All that I should have done, but you are right in pointing out that you should understand it that way. Okay.
Thank you for clearing. I appreciate it.
Thank you. So the other one, last one is Pitam Baraha. This is also a samasa. Pitam plus Ambaram. So Pitam, Ambaram, Yasya Saha, Pitam Baraha. Now Pita plus Su, Ambara plus Su. Both are in the first case. Right? So now you will see that in the Laukika Vigraha, there are different kinds of explanation or description used. Here I said Vedana manta hai iti Vedanta hai. Then Tarke kusala hai iti Tarka kusala hai. Then Paramascha asau Atma cha iti Paramatma. Then here I said na Atma iti Anatma. Then Pitam Ambaram yasya saha Pitambaram. So there are so many differences. Question will be why these differences are there in the Laukika Vigraha. It is because each one of them is a different type of samasa. Okay. So we will see some types of samasa, different types of samasas and their features in the next slide. Okay, there are 2 more examples. We'll finish that and go to that. Okay. Samasa vritti. Salakshmanaha. Salakshmana again is a samasa. Saha purvapadam. Lakshmanena. Third case. Lakshmanena saha vartate iti salakshmanaha. So saha plus Lakshmana plus ta. So Lakshmanena saha, because whenever we use saha, it has to be the Purva Padam has to be in the third case. Lakshmanena saha, along with Lakshmana. When we see the individual cases, their descriptions, the Karakas and the Vibhaktis, all these I will explain in detail. Okay. Then the another word, Rama Lakshmana. Ramaha Lakshmana. There are the two padams in this, two nouns, right? Ramaha Lakshmana. And because two are talked, we are talking second case. Ramascha, it should be Ramaha cha, Lakshmanaha cha, Rama Lakshmana. First case dual. Okay. Not second case. First case dual. Okay. So Rama Su, Lakshmana Su. So in all these Tadita, sorry, this is wrong. This is ignore this. So Rama plus Su, Lakshmana plus Su. This is Rama Lakshmana, because what happens is here only the Purva Padam is elided, not the Uttara Padam, because Uttara Padam takes the Lakshmana, it becomes, unlike Tadita. Okay, so there are 4 types of samasa, classified by which of the 2 words are predominant. Okay, the first type is called Avyayi Bhava Samasa. We call it type A. A stands for Avyayi Bhava. A. For our, just learning facilitation or ease of learning, just call it type A. So here, Purva Padam plus Uttara Padam. Now, in the meaning of that samasa, the meaning of the Purva Padam will dominate in Avyayi Bhava Samasa. So, it has the Purva Padam meaning has predominance, and in Sanskrit it is called Purva Pada Artha Pradhanam. Okay. Then there is another called Tatpurusha Samasa. We call it type T. T stands for Tatpurusha. Okay. There, the Uttara Padam, meaning of the Uttara Padam takes predominance. So, meaning of Uttara Padam has predominance. Uttara Pada Artha Pradhanam. I will give you an example. Vatasya. Vatasya means of the tree. Moolam, root, is Vatamulam. Right? Now, when you say Vatamulam, what are we indicating? We are saying the root of the tree. What we want to indicate is the root. Right? So, root is here what? Moolam, Uttara Padam. So, the Uttara Padam takes predominance in the meaning. So, that is why Vatamulam, when we say, we should say this is a Tatpurusha Samasa immediately, because the emphasis is on Moolam and not on tree. Root of the tree is what we say, not tree of the root, right? So when we say root, the Moolam becomes a important it takes the predominance in the meaning of the sentence, of the Samasa. Similarly, there is another example, Neelam plus Utpalam. Utpalam means lotus. Neelam means blue. So when we say Neelotpalam, what are we indicating? The predominant meaning, we want to indicate the lotus, right? We want to say Neelotpalam, a lotus which is blue in color. So again, this Neelotpalam, the Utpalam, which means lotus, it takes the predominant meaning in this samasa. So Neelotpalam means blue lotus. So lotus is the important thing which we want to convey. That is our akanksha. Our intention of conveying. We are not talking about blue, but we are talking about a lotus which is blue. So this is how, in samasas we have to understand which is dominating. So once you understand the type of samasa, immediately you will know okay, if this is Tatpurusha, Uttarapadam is dominating. So the meaning of this samasa should be predominantly related to the Uttarapadam, the what you can say, the second part of the second part, that is second Pratipadika or second noun padam of the samasa. Okay. Then there is a third type which is called Bahuvrihi samasa. Bahuvrihi it should be, not Rihi. A lot of typing mistakes I am making these days. Okay. So here we till now saw Avyayi Bhava Samasa and Tatpurusha Samasa. And only Purva Padam predominant or Uttara Padam predominant. Now this Bahuvrihi Samasa, it is neither Purva Padam nor Uttara Padam. It is Anya Padam. The Samasa is indicating a meaning which is not there in which is not the predominant meaning of either of the two padams in the samasa. Okay. So the meaning of Anya Padam means a word other than the two has predominance. Anya Pada Artha Pradhanam. I'll give you an example. Pitam means yellow. Ambaram means clothes. Pitam ambaram yasya saha pitambaraha. So when we say pitambaraha, we are referring to Lord Vishnu, isn't it? When we refer to Lord Vishnu, the name Vishnu is neither there in the two padams. This is Pitam and Ambaram. Vishnu is not there. But then by the word Pitambaraha, what we have to understand, what we are referring to is to Lord Vishnu, because he is always supposed to be wearing a yellow color dress, yellow color dhotira, right? Whose clothes are yellow. So when we see this Bahuvrihi Samasa, it is neither Purva Padam nor Uttara Padam, but Anya Pada Pradhanam. So whenever we come across such samasas, we must understand that this samasa is referring to a third person. That is why we use the sixth case here, yasya, for whom. Pitam ambaram yasya, yellow clothes for whom. He is. Saha, he is. Pitambara. Okay. Then the fourth type is called a Dvandva Samasa. So here Bahuvrihi we call it type B, Dvandva we call it type D. Here in Dvandva Samasa, both Purva Padam and Uttara Padam, both have got equal predominance. Right? So it is called Ubhaya Pada Artha Pradhanam. Like we saw the example, Rama Lakshmana. Rama cha plus Lakshmana cha Rama Lakshmana. Here neither Purva Padam nor Uttara Padam as predominant. Both have equal importance because we are referring to two individuals, Rama and Lakshmana together. So both have got equal importance, or Rama Lakshmana we say, right? So that is called a Dvandva Samasa. Okay. So these are the four types of samasas, and predominant is decided by supplying a verb and examining which pada is denoted by the verb. This is how we determine the predominance in this, in this samasas. For example, we saw the Nilotpalam, blue lotus, right? So with that, we supply a verb, Vikasati, right? So when we say Vikasati means blooms, then what does that verb indicate? Obviously, the whole sentence will be Nilotpalam Vikasati. That means the blue lotus blooms. But the verb is referring to what? Only the lotus. It doesn't refer to the blue. Okay. So once you supply a verb, you can identify that verb, which noun it is connected to directly, and that particular noun will become pradhanam in that samasa. Isn't it? So what blooms is the lotus, not the bloom. Thus, Utpalam is predominant in the compound. And when Utpalam is predominant, it is what? It is a Uttarapada Pradhanam. And Uttarapada Pradhanam Samasa is what? Tatpurusha Samasa. Okay. So this is how we have to add one verb. I mean, in our mind, we need not add it physically in the examinations. Of course, you are not going to give examination. You don't need to, if you are asked this question, identify Nilotpalam, which type of samasa is there. In your rough calculus, this thing you can add this Vikasati and then say this is a Tatpurusha Samasa, but you should not write this in the examination. Okay. Similarly, in Pitambara. Now, Pitambara, you add Gachati. The Pitambara means it is referring to a person who is having red color, the yellow color dress, right? Yeah, there I said Vishnu. But even if you, don't take Vishnu meaning, we just take the literal meaning of Pitambara. Pitambara Gachati. So when you say Pitambara Gachati, Pita means yellow. Ambara is what? Dress. Is the yellow going or is the dress going? Neither of them are going. Neither yellow goes nor the dress goes when you add Gachati. Then who is going actually? What does it mean? Pitambara Gachati. It means there is somebody else. This Pitambara is indicating somebody else. The third party. Somebody is in the kitchen. Oh my God, where is that? Okay, no matter. So it is meaning a third. So that what it becomes? It becomes Anyapada or a Bahuvrihi Samasa. So these are just examples I have given you just to familiarize that Samasa is an important topic. We will come across because these words are all very common. Pitambara, Nilotpalam and all very commonly we will come across. So many other words are all Samasa. Paramatma, we never understand it to be a Samasa, but Paramatma is a Samasa, right? So all those, Anatma, Samasa, so many words, Parameshwara, Samasa. So,
Raghuji, I thought of one thing. I don't know, I just, Dandapani, would that be a Samasa? That Dandapani?
Yeah, Dandapani is a Samasa.
Okay, thank you.
Dandapani is Murugan.
Yes, Kartikeya, yes.
Kartikeyan. So, Dandapani is a Bahuvrihi Samasa. Right? Okay. So we'll see all that. Lot of examples we will see. We will go through the Samasa chapter, but not now. It will be towards the end because you have to get fully drenched with Sanskrit before you come to Samasa. Okay. So this is the Samasa. Oh, what is this happening? I didn't see this. Okay, let it go. So now we come to Ekasesha Vritti. I think we have got just 5-7 minutes time. I will introduce this topic and finish it in the next class, and then next class we will take up the textbook. Okay. I thought I'll finish it take the text today itself, but because of this extra time taken by Tadita Vritti, we couldn't do that. Doesn't matter. So Eka Shesha. We have to understand this word Eka Shesha very carefully. Eka means one. Shesha means remaining or balance. Okay. Together, they mean remaining of one word. So what does it mean? When two or more Pratipadikas are present together in a same sentence, only one remains under certain conditions. This is called Ekasesha. The one which remains represents the other Pratipadikas. Now, just a word of caution, this Samasa topic is over. Huh? This is one of the Panchavritya, last Vritti, Ekasesha Vritti. Okay. So don't confuse this with Samasa. Samasa, just keep it aside. This is Ekasesha Vritti, new topic. So what does this mean, Ekasesha Vritti? Examples I'll give you. We are all familiar with lot of these words. Ramau, Ramaha, Ramau, right? What is Ramau? Ramau is Ramaha cha, Ramaha cha. There are two Ramas, right? That is what is Rama, two Ramas, dual case. But what happens? We just say Rama and one Rama is removed from the scene. So what remains is only Ekam. One Rama only is remaining. Because these are repetitive. So when they are repetitive, it is sufficient if we keep only one of the two padams, repetitive padams, and then use a proper case ending to indicate that there are two padams of the same type. So Rama will mean Rama and Rama is Rama. So the moment you say Rama, it becomes Ekasesha Vritti. This is called a Ekasesha Vritti. So this is another type of understanding certain things. For example, Bahuvachan, Ramaha. What is that? Ramascha, 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 Ramaha. Same logic. There are 3 times Rama is repeated. So we remove the other 2 times and keep only one Rama. And one Rama along with the Bahuvachan Pratyaya, right? We say Ramaha. That is how this word Ramaha is formed. So Alaukika Vigraha, we'll just say Rama plus Su, Rama plus Su, Rama plus Su. But in the final, it will become Ramaha. Similarly, there is one Hansau. Now, here they were all masculine. Okay. Now, the Ekasesha Vritti will apply between masculine Pratipadika and feminine Pratipadika also. When we say Hansau, it can mean both. Hansi, that is a feminine, what is Hansa? Swan, right? Feminine swan. Cha, Hansascha, a masculine swan, will become Hamsa. That is, it indicates 2 swans, Hamsa, but we do not know whether it is a female or male. So even there, Hansi cha, Hamsas cha, female plus male is Hamsa. Hamsas cha plus Hamsas cha, Hamsa va. So when we say Hamsa, it can mean both, either females, 2 female swans, 2 male swans, or 1 female swan and 1 male swan. Because this is, from Hamsa, we cannot make out which is the, what is involved in that. Similarly, Bhratarau. Bhratarau also, it will be Bhrata cha Swasa cha, Bhratarau. Bhrata means brother, Swasa is sister. So, Bhratarau means brother and sister, but that is Bhratarau. So female and male combination, Bhratarau, right? Similarly, Putrau, Putrascha, Duhitacha, Putrau. And in this also, Bhratarau, Putrau, we must understand, it could be 1 male plus 1 female or 2 males, right? And here also, Putra Duhita means son and daughter, or 2 sons. It could be Putra. So this is the examples of Ekasesha Vritti. Just take 2 more minutes. To Shuklani, Shuklascha, Shuklacha, Shuklamcha, Shuklani. Now here is the not only masculine, feminine, and also neuter. So when you say Shuklani, all 3 possibilities there, but the Shuklani will mean, all 3 together, right? Because Shuklani is there, it is a Bahuvachan. So minimum 3 has to be there. You can't say Shuklani for 2. So all 3 should be there. Shuklascha, Shuklacha, Shuklancha, Shuklani. So this is Ekasesha. Removing the other 2, we only retain 1 Pratipadika Shukla and say Shuklani, right? Similarly, Pitarau. Mata cha Pita cha Pitarau. Mata, or we can say it as Mata Pitarau also. So this is all Alaukika Vigraha. It's all simple first case Shukla plus Su, Shukla plus Su, Shukla plus Su. And it is Matre plus Su, Pitre plus Su, Mata Pitarau. Va means or. Okay. So Mata Pitarau, that is right. So we will see this later. It's already 6 o'clock. I will stop here, say the prayers, and then we will continue in the next class. 2 slides or something will be there. Then we will go to the lessons. Okay. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Thank you all once again.
Dhanyawad.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Guruji, one small doubt. We'll be
Thank you,
coming back to
Guruji.
the samasa, everything in detail later on. So, Guruji, we hardly had time to write down the notes.
Sorry, I didn't get repeat.
Can you hear me, Guruji?
And now I can hear. Tell me, repeat it, please.
We'll be coming back to this in more detail, Guruji, because we could
Yeah,
hardly I could take down the notes. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Lot of details.
Okay.
Samasa itself will take some few classes.
Okay. I mean, we'll go through all this, what we did today also again.
Absolutely. In full detail,
Okay,
we'll go.
thank
This
you.
is just the introduction, as I told you in the beginning. Trailer.
Because the past few classes I've been just writing very fast and hardly could
That's
keep
good.
up.
You right now.
No, you can see the video recording now there.
Yeah,
With that, you can
yeah.
write again.
or you can,
But
you
that,
can,
it's easier to write during the class than during the recording.
writing, you must not write to take notes, write to practice. Because it is the fact, the more you write, it will go more into your mind.
Mind.
Writing is good if you are able to write. Even if you are writing, fast and you are missing certain things, it doesn't matter. Because you can always refer to the slides which I sent and fill it up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
It's not a problem. But when you write,
That's what-
actually you absorb what you are writing.
Yeah.
Good. Good.
But Raghuji, but we can use the chart and write it at home, right?
You can.
So here-
Yeah. All options are there. Different
Because
practice you can do.
sometimes the double duty, listening and writing
Namaste,
kind
Guruji.
of distract.
That is why I am providing all the materials. Even if you
Yes,
don't
yes.
write, if you just revise the charts and revise the, whatever I am giving the presentation, that is enough. At this stage, actually, the real
Who's
picture will start
talking?
from the next class. Okay.
Okay.
When we give the first lesson. Oh,
Namaste,
Somebody's
Guruji.
talking.
Namaste.
Namaste, Guruji.
Yes.
Namaste.
Namaste, Guruji.
Okay, we will close the session and we will continue on Friday.
Okay. It's too much noise. Yes, Guruji. Thank you.
Okay?
Lots of dialogue.
Hari Om. Thank you.
Hari Om.
Thank you.
Thank you.